Hello Leo, how are you? This is Kathy from Divine Debut and I'm doing a reading for August for love. Okay, you're the first sign I'm doing it for since it is, most of August is the time of Leo. What I'm going to be looking at is where you're coming from energetically and where the other person, the person that you are romantically interested in or dealing with. So I'm going to take a Karma Dharma card for each of you, and I'm going to put in the cards what is happening with you and the other person, and I will be extending this reading as well, where you can get more information. The link in the description box below will take you to the extended part of the reading. Okay, let's have a look at you. And we've got the Hierophant and the other person, where are they at? Wheel of Fortune. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, I suppose. Wheel of Fortune is saying that there's a lot of changes happening in their lives. This is a chapter that's ending. This could be a time of spiritual growth for them as well. And the Wheel of Fortune is a change of luck. Okay, usually it's very positive. Okay, you are coming from the card of faith. You have been holding on to faith. Okay, some of you could be already in a committed partnership marriage. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, so if they were in a committed partnership or relationship, they could be going through divorce. And of course, we know that the Hierophant is all about tradition, okay? It's wanting something that's long-lasting. You're wanting marriage. They want the truth. Let's have a look. Let's look at your side first and what you bring to the table. And don't forget that even with the card of Taurus here, okay, Taurus is in the mix as well here. The card of Taurus, astrologically speaking, we know that Uranus is transiting Taurus, and therefore this could be some sort of a rebellion, some sort of an innovation where relationships are concerned. This could be you wanting to break free. Let's have a look at what you bring to the table in the month of August 2020 in love. What do you bring to this relationship? Okay, so you are the Queen of Wands. Okay, you're in your power. A lot of creative energy, a lot of passion, a lot of desire. We've got the Ace of Wands as well. Let's see if we can take it a little bit closer. And we have the Emperor. The Emperor. And the Emperor, we know, can be restrictions, but it's also things to do with, climbing the ladder, becoming the elder, wiser. Okay, some of you may be the Emperor in your own life. You're taking the lead. Let's have a look. We've got the Eight of Cups. So you are disappointed. You're obviously leaving something behind. We've got the Prince of Cups as well, which the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, is an offer. And we've got the Three of Cups as well. And usually in this deck, what I see is that someone is falling out of the equation. Where there is a love triangle, someone is falling out of the equation. But the Three of Pentacles also speaks of someone being ready to collaborate. And I feel here, dear Leo, that whatever you are trying to create, you're trying to get stable within a long-term commitment. Now, of course, you may be dealing with someone who is quite Saturnian. The Emperor can be very Saturnian. Okay, so what I see here is that for those of you that are in a committed long-term relationship, okay, with an Emperor, and the Emperor, of course, is it's Aries, Taurus for me. What I see here, doesn't matter what sign it is, but nevertheless, if this is someone narcissistic that you're wanting to leave behind, you've got the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. This could be the other person if they are younger than you, someone who's got strong water in their chart, someone who's not certain about their future. Let's have a look at what they bring to the table. So with the Knight of Cups, this can also say that you've offered your love. There's been disappointments here, but because of a situation where there is too many people with the Three of Pentacles, this may have been your blockage, but I do feel that someone is now falling out of the equation. Could be, as I said, the other person could be getting a divorce, could be coming out of a marriage. With the Faith card, you may have been hoping for that. Let's see what they bring. We have the Two of Wands, which is a door that is open. This can also mean that they're trying to make a decision between you and someone else. We've got the Chariot here, which is Cancer. So whoever you're dealing with, they may have strong Cancer in their chart. This could be someone that's moving out of a home, taking the reins and, moving towards what they want to, where they want to settle, another place, another home. This could be changes in their home life. We've got the Ten of Wands here. So this is the completion of a cycle for them, something that's been quite burdensome for them. There's a lot of fire here as well. So Sagittarius is quite important here. We've got the Hermit. So they're in deep contemplation about where they're heading to. Of course, the Hermit is the card of Virgo. Virgo is all about looking at the details. Dear Leo, some of you may have strong Virgo in your chart. You may be on the cusp. We've got the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups is someone that's very open to love, very intuitive. They do have a lot of love for you, and that's probably their driving force. They're driving towards their victory. Whatever the blockages, the hang-ups here, because I do see 12 Wands, they're taking charge, okay, and they're taking the action, because this is also help from Spirit. This is Jupiter, right? Where changes are concerned, it's a 10. It's another 10, which is completion. Yeah. And we've got the World card here. So there is a major closure, a major cycle that's ending for them. Okay, and some of you may also be at a distance to each other. You could be from different backgrounds. For some of you, maybe even different religion. That could be where the problem lies, where someone is coming from a different background, different ideas, different upbringing. You're both probably quite different, but I know that with the Wheel of Fortune, because Jupiter is so ever-expanding, but it's also very open-minded, where other cultures, people from other backgrounds are concerned. And that's what I see here. So I do see that you want a new beginning. There's strong attraction here, but there's also, with the Ace of Wands, this is you ready to create something new, and you're ready to take charge of your own life. Okay, so you may also be someone that's very creative. You may be able to stand on your own 2 feet financially. And I'm going to say, for those of you that are coming out of a difficult marriage, you're still on the fence about it. You're ready to take the next step. You feel very inspired to move forward, to offer your cup of love, okay? But we know that the Knight of Cups is also someone who is not always 100% sure about offering their cup. They've got the doubts that the other person will accept their cup or not. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, they've got very strong intuition here. Okay, we've got, I'm going to say here Cancer, but I'm going to also mention Pisces here, because I did say I felt like, there's 12 Wands. That's the Hanging Man, which is Neptune and Pisces. Pisces can also be the completion of a life cycle, as we've got this is the World card, which means The World card is a very fixed energy, so you may be dealing with someone that's got a lot of fixed energy in their chart, where they don't like changes, but it's been so burdensome. And I'm going to say also with the Cancer card here, because we have had some eclipses in the sign of Cancer in the past couple of years, I do feel as though this person has been very contemplative, very closed off, and looking at their truth, okay, trying to see what is the right thing for them to do. Now Virgo, the Hermit, is one step before the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this was someone that was maybe doing the work behind the scenes, preparing to break free, preparing to free themselves from whatever this karmic situation was. This may have been a marriage, because we've got Cancer, which is family. Now, of course, the blockages, for all of you, this is not someone who is married. For some of you, yes, but for others of you, the blockages could have come through family, okay? I do feel here with the Queen of Cups, there is a lot of love there ready now. They've got an open heart, ready to accept this cup of love. As you can see here, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Again, we've got a difference in maturity, age, maybe, for others of you. I do feel also that the blockages for you, dear Leo, have been things to do with integrity, things to do with work, with business, maybe even with a father figure. You may have children with this Emperor, you may share children, and we know, Leo, you hold children very importantly in your life, because you rule the 5th house of children. But it's also, you are very, very creative, and you're ready, because this is what you desire, a brand new beginning, okay? And this is a potential for that. Now, some of you may have needed to create something to stabilize your finances. You've been collaborating, working hard, okay? As I think there's been more focus on the mundane, on the physical, on what you're creating, than where love is concerned. And I feel as though, Leo, you have put, for some time, you've put love on the back burner, because you knew that there were blockages. You knew that you had to work to get yourself into that position of being able to rule your own life and call the shots in your own life. And there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of thought going into this, moving forward. But I do feel here with the 3 of Pentacles, obviously you're going to expand and grow. There is the card, the 3 of Pentacles, says that there is the sense of, yes, let's put in the work. Okay, let's do this. But you're at an initial stage, the 3. The 3 is the first stage of expansion. Okay, and here obviously after the World card, okay, and with this lockdown, of course, there have been restrictions if you are at a distance to the other person, to your person. This is a successful completion of a major cycle. And, the World card can also mean getting to a point of commitment. Okay, this cycle has been around again and again. I do feel that this person is now taking charge of their life. Okay, as they've been thinking, they've been going through a thought process for quite some time. It has not been easy. Both the World card and the Emperor are very similar to me, as well as the card of Faith. Okay, the card of Taurus here, the Hierophant. So this is also a spiritual connection. Do not forget, Jupiter is also very spiritual. I do feel that if someone has been keeping you in the dark, as they've been away, okay, they've been working behind the scenes on this, I do feel that they're going to come through victoriously with the truth, okay? And I'm going to say that your faith, both cards speak of faith, both people's faith has come together to bring in a change, okay, a change for the better. All right, dear Leo. I have already mentioned the signs. As I said, do not get stuck on the signs, because if this is your story, if this resonated with you, I will be extending this reading. I'm going to be using Amira's Love Oracle. I will be using the Mystic Moon Oracle, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, my handwritten cards, and the angel answers as well. So, all right, it's looking pretty good, dear Leo. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so keep the faith. Do not give up on what you've been trying to manifest. And if you're coming out of a difficult past, then it's all about taking the action. We know that the Knight of Cups trots, walks in. It's not a knight that stands still. It's all about taking the action. Okay? Take the action without the fear, and keep faith. Keep faith, and keep going with that. As there is a meeting of the minds here and of your lives. There is a meeting in the middle here, I do believe. All right, dear Leo. Beautiful. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And for those of you that will be purchasing the extended reading, I will see you there. Thank you so much.